Chairman Jim McLean have signalled their intention to bring down the present board at Tannadice.
The Group of Four, with a majority 54% holding, are demanding an extraordinary general meeting which would see them installed in power. Despite speculation, they say the position of manager Alex Smith is not in danger. Craig Miller reports.
This four-man consortium with ex-United chairman Jim McLean on board say they've been moved to act by the club's financial position, £2.25 million in debt and losing around £20,000 a week. They say the present board will be ousted.
It's absolutely inevitable. In company law we have 54% of the shareholding. The board of directors have 28. It matters not how the rest of the shareholders vote. At the end of the day, the EGM will bring a result which would mean that we would be successful. Although I would appeal to the board to step down earlier because the result is inevitable.
Last Friday they asked the board to step down. They refused. The extraordinary general meeting is the consequence. But United say they were already £1.5 million in the red in June 2000 when Jim McLean was still in office.
Honestly, we're trying to stop the horse from bolting before the gate is closed, sort of thing. And there's no doubts at all that the important thing is that the quicker that we address this and get us back on an even keel, the better for the long-term future of the club.
The consortium say they would be an interim board looking for new members and investment.
Jim McLean is not returning to run Dundee United. He's come alongside us at our request. We felt that if Jim wasn't on the board, people would say that we were just puppets of Jim McLean. And knowing the individuals involved, I can assure you that none of us are Jim McLean's puppets.
I am in it because I believe that change is necessary, and I am part of the change that was necessary, and I should not be part of a new board in the long term.
The consortium includes Gibby Haggart, who previously had a 6-year legal dispute with Jim McLean over United shares.
It is well recorded and documented that Jim and I have had a history, and not a very amicable one. However, the argument was about the value of shares. We've been involved with Dundee United for a long time, and to be perfectly honest, we both came together because we felt that United were in a rather perilous situation.
The consortium claimed today that despite speculation, the job of manager Alex Smith was not in jeopardy.
There is absolutely no doubt that Alex Smith's position is absolutely secure. I think it was George Bush that used to say, "Read my lips."
There's absolutely no way I can comment either way. I mean, I've worked here, I can only talk about it since I've came. And since I've came here, the board of directors, and that was including Mr McLean, when I came, they've given me 100% commitment and help. So I've no complaints on that score whatsoever. And I just think that it's just unfortunate.
The consortium say they can now offer a prospective purchaser control of the club and will speak to anyone with an interest in buying shares, including businessman Eddie Thompson. But that might not be straightforward.
I've been hearing they could be losing something like 20, 30,000 a week, and probably have been for the last year. So the value of the club has definitely diminished, and that will have to be taken into account.
This afternoon, the Dundee United board said their position hadn't changed. They said it wasn't in the interests of Dundee United for Jim McLean to return, and they said we will maintain that position to allow everyone with an interest in Dundee United the opportunity to be aware of all the facts associated with Mr McLean's bid to retake control. The directors are taking legal advice, and it's likely a further statement will be made prior to any EGM.